Do you like cats? What about Detective Cats? In Blacksad, Under the Skin, developed by Pendulum Studios and published by Microids, who published other hit titles such as Garfield Lasagna Party and Smurf Cart, you play as private detective John Blacksad, canonically a sad black who has PTSD from turning too many Nazis into Swiss cheese. I was offered a bribe to not rat out a cheating husband and, well, therapists don't work for free. Chunky Kong brought me a new client named
Sonia,
whose father hanged himself after his dog died in Minecraft.
Stop!
I visited the gym only to find someone knocked over their cum jar. I went back to my office where I asked myself something all New Yorkers eventually asked themselves.
I never understood why I had to be born in New York. But the real issue is why I'm still here.
I proceed to have a stroke for several minutes before I finally return to my senses. I broke into Yale's apartment only to discover I have a masochism fetish.
What a shame. We were just getting to know each other.
You don't seem like the type to accept shady offers.
I'd never take a job like that. I get it. You don't like me. But there's something you need to know.
Let's talk business. You know, let's just be real. I want to fuck you.
Duly noted, Mr. Blacksad.
I found a goat doing Kenshi RP in an alley. He was also blind, but the blind aren't people after all. They're just dollar store clickers. I went to Sam's Diner to get the goat a burger so he would give me info on the case. But as America has no use for the homeless or disabled, I asked them to add a few cockroaches and shards of glass. If the typhoid fever and dysentery aren't enough, the glass turning his GI tract into pulled pork ought to do the trick. I blackmail my friend weekly into helping me.
You know, there's a third option. What if I tell Sonia to sue you for spying on her?
You wouldn't.
Try me.
Okay, you win.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
I got in a car with an Irish mob boss named O'Leary, and he argues that not being able to hurt others in the pursuit of wealth is unconstitutional. And well, they'd be right. I visited Yale's apartment again, only to discover that he was doing Vlasic.
I'm not sure how Yale's love of pickles will help me crack the case, but it's good to know.
I asked Mary several questions about the case until...
I'm not white, Mr. Blacksad.
What?
I hastily changed the subject.
That cherry pie smells so good.
I get into a scuffle with Bobby, but he has a heart attack as a result of drinking massive amounts of pickle juice. I consider possible suspects of the murder, but rule out Chonky on the basis that his defining characteristic is...
Huh?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
For once in my life, lying doesn't solve my
I
problem.
emptied that gun when I found it in the safe. No.
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 Why did you say that?
shit, I don't even know. Like, I can't even tell you that.
Mufasa survived the fall, but can't be king of anything that isn't wheelchair accessible.
Maybe things aren't so bad on the dark side.
I'm reminded why red pandas aren't allowed to carry firearms.
Wanna know my trick? Go down to start, then up with it, and then down again.
Couldn't we agree that you would handle Helen more while I dealt with Cassidy next time? No?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really.
Unless you want to lose their respect.
Wait, you mean our sons actually respect us?
I dare say Texan boys do respond to a good beating.
I found out I was playing poker with a Discord moderator.
I won't lay a finger on them until they're 12. After that, well...
As Sonia tells me her worries and doubts, I, as a gamer, say the most inappropriate thing possible.
You are... No, you have such good qualities.
Submissive and breedable.
After romping on some graves, I lived out my dream of being a forklift driver before catching this guy off guard.
My mother never ceased to...
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
I'm a space cat. My name is John. Hi, John the cat. I really like space cats. I'm Rodella. I'm going to use my extraterrestrial wisdom to help you. Bake some delicious pies.
Goodbye, Josh.
This is fine.
Mr. Thorpe is running later than expected, but he insists on meeting you, if you don't mind.
Sure. As long as you help me fight off this boredom.
That's not in my job description, but...
Yeah, boy.
Let's just say he died in the fall after all.
Stone and Yale hadn't taken away the bitterness I felt. I needed a friend. He was outraged that I hadn't given him the tip, but he let it go as soon as I bought him a milkshake. After the perfect storm of corruption and murder, only friendship could reconcile me with the world. Only that could make me believe in mankind again. Only that could cleanse my soul. Only that. And money.